Ralph Waldo Emerson said, "Build a better mousetrap and the world will beat a path to your door." Now, finally, someone has done it. You know, it's a problem that no one really likes to talk about because it's kind of gross, you know, a mouse in the house. But the fact is that everyone has an icky story. There really are some newer, cleaner ways to get rid of your mouse problem. Joining us now with a ton of good tips, not only for trapping but also preventing a mouse invasion, is Carolyn Warfel from Woodstream Corporation, makers of the original Victor mousetrap. Welcome to the show, Carolyn.
Thank you.
Now, a lot of people are wondering, how does a mouse get in the house? Is it, I'm making rhymes and don't even know it. How does a mouse get in the house? How does it end up there?
The mouse will come in seeking warmth and shelter. Typically, there's a change in their environment. Either it's a cold snap, the fall harvest, and even a flood will bring the mouse in seeking new shelter and new food source.
Well, a lot of people are wondering, am I just really darn messy? Am I unclean? Does that necessarily mean that you have a dirty house if you've got a mouse problem?
Not at all. A mouse can sneak in the tiniest hole. It could be a pencil or a dime. If their head will go through, the body will follow. So it has nothing to do with your housekeeping. But you do want to keep your house clutter and crumb free, because the harder it is for them to find food, the harder it is for them to survive. And it'll also be easier to trap them, because they won't be so tempted for the cookie under the couch.
They'll go to the trap cookie instead.
Exactly.
Because there's not the cookie under the couch.
Right.
So could they come in like through your front door when you go to let your dog out? Could they just like walk right in and
They
miss
could.
it?
I mean, we leave our garage doors open all the time to do yard work. It's easy for them to sneak in that way too.
Okay, so I can keep the cookies out from under the couch and keep the crumbs out from under the kitchen counter. What about keeping them out of your yard? Is that something you can do?
It is. One of the things you can do, since they're coming in during the fall weather, most likely their nest may be close to the home. So you want to keep your perimeter kind of unfriendly to mice.
Okay.
What you want to do is maintain your landscaping. You can trim back your bushes and your shrubs so that you can see the ground underneath. You want to remove debris, rocks, bricks, even old equipment that may be in your yard. And you also want to keep your lumber and your firewood about 18 inches above the ground.
Oh, above ground?
Above ground. And you want to make sure it's away from your home.
Okay, so keep that away. Those are some really, really great tips. Now, what about, like we just said a minute ago, they can come in easily even through your front door. Is there a way to chase them away?
There is actually. Victor has a product called the Pest Chaser. It's an ultrasonic device that actually repels the rodent. It has an alternating frequency, so it kind of sounds like a jackhammer in their head, but it's totally safe for humans, dogs, cats, birds, and fish.
So we won't hear it at all.
Right.
And our dogs won't hear it at all.
That's right.
Where do you have to put them in your home?
You want to make sure you put it in an unobstructed area. If you're putting it behind the couch, it's not going to work.
Okay.
You want to make sure there's at least one per room.
Okay.
And the Pest Chaser is a great way to prevent the problem. But if you have an infestation, you'll probably want to use traps as well.
Use traps as well. Now, speaking of that, you heard me say Ralph Waldo Emerson said we need to build a better mousetrap. You've actually done this. Tell me about the better mousetrap.
We have. It's the Victor Kill and Seal mousetrap. It kills the mouse quickly and humanely, and with its patented seal, it actually traps the parasites in with the mouse.
Wow. The parasites, like the fleas, ticks, anything like that? That's on the mouse?
The ones that carry disease, like Lyme disease or Rocky Mountain spotted fever.
Well, and a lot of people have trouble cleaning up, you know, with a traditional mouse trap. They have trouble cleaning it up. So this way is an easy way to dispose of the mouse as well?
It is. It's completely disposable. It seals it all in, seals the parasites in, and it protects your family as well.
Now, there are a lot of people who are probably watching this morning. They're like, oh, I don't want to kill a mouse. Mice are so cute. What should they be thinking about?
They need to think about health hazards. Totally underestimated because of the cute factor. But fleas and ticks aren't cute. No. They're parasites that are searching for warm bodies. That could be you, your kids, or even your pets.
So it's definitely something you need to think about, especially if you have a family and small children in the house.
Right. And then also the damage that they do. They'll chew through wires. They chew through your property. And they also eat your food. They're not good to have around.
Just gross.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, thank you so much for joining us. Some great tips this morning, great information. We appreciate you being here.
Thanks. It was a pleasure.
Now, for you, our viewers, if you want more information on better solutions for mouse traps and rodent repellent, check out the website victorpest.com.